Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Savage here, bring you another match analysis. But before we get into it, bro, because I gotta tell you this, bro, like I can't catch a break when it comes to my PC, bro. Like my PC is out here struggling. It's struggling. Like I downloaded Lords of the Fallen. If y'all know what that is, it's like a From Software clone. It's like Elden Ring, but like it's more like Dark Souls actually. So I downloaded the game. Is fun, by the way, but the PC version, it just like crashes. Like it crashes if you start up. If you might walk in a random spot, it might crash. If you die, it might crash, bro. Like the thing fried my computer, bro. Like it fucked up something in there where I had to delete everything. Like I had to just wipe the whole computer clean and pretty much like just start over. So I'm gonna spend the last couple of days trying to like put everything back together. Look at my PC. It's dying. Look at it. I'm sorry. Bro, this shit is stressful, bro. Like first my nephew break my PC and then Lords of the Fallen break my PC. So like I can't catch a break, but we're gonna get into this matchup. We're gonna get into the Chipp matchup. Funny enough, the player that I go up against is Uncle Dante. I didn't even realize that, but like a couple days ago, I think it was like 2 days ago, I was watching the TNS tournament and I see him in top 8. So this is a top 8 per Chipp player. So we're gonna get into this and we're gonna break it down. Let me fix my camera. See, I don't got nothing in the right spot. Like, what's going on? Okay, let me restart this. Now, what you're gonna notice that my opponent chose the instant air dash round start. Now, this is what most Chipp players do because Chipp players air dash is so fast. But they'll either do instant air dash or they'll do 2D. Now, Leo doesn't have no button fast enough to compete with that. So usually I just back up. I do that for most matchups, actually. I don't really try to challenge nobody round start. Cause I just feel like it's too many characters that could just either low profile or just too fast. So I don't really try to do that round start. You can backdash to 2D, and if they choose to do the instant air dash, you can still 6P in time. So that's usually what I mostly do in this matchup. You're gonna have to make him respect you in that regards when they do the random air dash, because a Chipp player will just run up, randomly air dash attack you. You're gonna have to shut it down, and that's gonna require some patience. Like usually I'll just let him get in, and if he random air dash, I will punish it until I feel like he's respecting me in that, you know, that aspect. I would literally just not do nothing, and if he air dash, I'll just be punching. I'll just be looking for the air dash, and if he don't do it, I just won't do nothing. But once I feel like he respects me and he just stopped doing the air shenanigans, then we can start playing the ground game, and you pretty much explode from there. But you're gonna have a really good example right here. I just did nothing. I was really just waiting for him to air dash at me. He didn't do it. He just kind of came in. And we closed the first round out. Keep doing it. Now that's where the defensive stance come in handy, because you know, I don't know why he air dash attack past me, but you know, for stuff like that, it becomes useful. Now, the one thing to note in this matchup is that, you know, the Chipp player is like, they're too fast for their own good. Like they're just too fast. So what I found is like, I like to use either 5H or 2K in this matchup, because most of the time the Chipp player is running at you. So the 2K, it works lovely in this matchup because they'll just run into it. Okay, you baited my burst. And I don't know what he did right there. He kind of, I think he just messed up his mix, baited his burst. Now, the craziest thing right here is I did something that I never did. And I was like, wow, I should do that more. I backed up, jumped, did a jump S. I've never did this. I don't even know why I did it, but I felt like it was going to work in the moment. Let me just play it back so you can see it in real time. I don't know why I felt like that was gonna work, but it did. And it was just so fast, bro. Like I just kind of did it. See, I'm always, this is why I'm talking about, they randomly air dash in towards you. He's still doing it after I shut it down. So he's just a little stubborn. you gotta really crank it home with some people. Too fast for their own good. They're gonna run into the buttons, trust me. Tell me when I'm telling lies. They're gonna run into your attacks. Nope. You just gotta have good reactions there. You know, I've been doing that same mix up since like the third day of Guilty Gear, and it gets people all the time. I have no clue why it gets people, but it's been getting people since the third day of Guilty Gear. But back then I used to do it off like the turbulence when it used to have the hard knockdown. Those was the days. I used to do the hard knockdown, OTG, like back turn H into like cross cut on the wake up. Can't do that no more, but back in the day when you had the hard knockdown, that was the shit. Gotta keep shutting it down, bro. Like eventually he's going to learn a lesson, but I don't think he did it in this one because he kept doing it. But you gotta be able to react to those instant air dashes. That's most of their game plan, is just try to get in with instant air dash. And you're gonna just keep seeing me trying to punish it. Like I just keep shutting it down. That's one thing you gotta learn, like as a like in fighting games in general. If you have a certain strategy and your opponent like tells you in like 50 different ways, I'm not gonna let you get away with it, believe them. Like if you can't get away with doing something, just don't do it. Man. Get it out. Nice. Look, when I tell you, like, let me rewind it real quick. They're going to run into your attacks. 5H, look where I used it at. He ran straight into it. You can do this with 2K, 5K. They're too fast, bro. I'm telling you. We always pause. We never attack on wake up. Just in case they do DP, just in case they do backdash. I told my opponent that I'm gonna let him wake up, and they don't listen. But he listened on the third time. Look, backdash. Listen, I told him I'll let you wake up. You gotta cut out the shenanigans before they get started, bro. Like if you let your opponent think it's okay to backdash and do wake up DP, they just gonna abuse it. So I let my opponent wake up. Hold on, I missed something because that's something. Oh, right here. This is what I want to show you. So, a lot of players in general, they would like try to like do a jump H, and then they'll try to jump up to bait out your follow-up attack. Sometimes you got to call out people's bluff and just hold that bitch. Because they'll do it with like how he did it, or they'll RC. And sometimes you got to be able to call it out. Now we go in there, we got the RC. Let's give us setup. Give us mix. Power bomb. It's still jumping. Okay, he not plus there, so I mean they're plus, but it's not like plus to where you can attack. So I really figured that he was gonna go in and like a maniac, and so I DP. Yeah, damn, that was 3 benches. That was fast. It's something else I wanted to show you. I was trying to do it on him, but he wouldn't wake up DP like that. So let's hop into the training room. Give me a second. We're gonna swap over. Okay, so we're in the training room. I'm gonna show you this little trick that deal with Chipp's DP. It's not just Chipp's DP, is for pretty much all DP characters. You got to be in back turn stance. What I call is the safe S. If you've been on this channel for a while, you know I already introduced this trick to the channel like way back, like almost like a year and 6 months now. Damn, good to get been out for a long time. So basically, what you want to do is you just want to put yourself at a safe distance away from the opponent to where the tip of the S, back turn S, can still hit your opponent. And basically all that is just like, what's the word? It's escaping me. Like, what the hell? Disjointed hitbox. Why can I think of that, bro? Like, something's wrong with me sometimes. Let me, I'll show you, but yeah. So if you get the timing right down, it like this clash, if you're like a little second after, but it's a perfect timing where you don't get the clash and you can still hit the opponent if you don't do it. So you got to practice that timing. What I do is just like what you see right here. I would set the opponent to neutral and then Beyblade, and then you could kind of practice that timing to where you don't get the clash and you still could attack the opponent. Yeah, but even if you do get the clash, you can still just get the clash and just do another move, because y'all both could cancel your attack, but because he's in the air, I would just go for like a 6P. So if you get the clash, you could just do that. So even if he, cancel into like a jump H, you're still gonna 6P it. So that's a little trick you could do. Yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as like the Chipp thing. Before I can get out of here, I'm not gonna be home for a couple days. I'm still gonna try to do uploads. I'm just not sure how it's gonna work yet, because I don't got like no travel setup. I do got a laptop, but it's the whole thing with the internet. So I'm still gonna try to upload content. I have to see. I'm going back to Philly to see a Phillies game. Yeah, so that's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna be going for like 4 days, but I'm gonna try to upload some content. If I don't, I'm sorry, I'm not home. So yeah, that being said, let me know what y'all think about the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Peace.